Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. Today's video is an Amazon video. If you guys like this, definitely check out a playlist. I have tons and tons and tons of these videos, but today I'm going to be reviewing products that are in my own home that I've loved. Some of these are even brand new to you guys. I haven't shared with you, but I really wanted to just share very useful items around my home that I'm absolutely loving that can benefit you. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So if you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button and let's jump straight into today's video. This first product I haven't shared so much recently, but I used to talk about it all the time. I still own several. They're in my home. I can't imagine life without it. And it's these sleep sockets. I will say they come in different colors. The majority of mine are in white because our walls are white, but I had this that was in our movie room. But what's so helpful about these, it's so nice, is maybe you have a headboard or furniture that needs to go flat against the wall, but maybe you have an outlet there. So maybe there's like a nightstand and you're having to pull it off the wall. Maybe your outlet's behind your headboard and it's pulling off and you're having to run an extension cord. Whatever it is, maybe it's a dresser. Sometimes we do that with TVs and then there's that gap. This plugs into your outlet, but it's smooth and sleek. And then you use this to plug your items in. So this can run down, it can be right by it, but basically this allows you to push your furniture flush up against the wall. This is a game changer. I hate cords. I hate things that aren't like pushed up against the wall. I hate like if there's a gap because there's something plugged in. It just drives me crazy. So I'm telling you, I think there's one of these in like every single room of my house. Now what I will say is it does come in different colors and it comes in different lengths. So say you have a longer space you need it to go. So I'm gonna have everything linked down below in my description box. So if you see something you wanna check out or read more details about, definitely click on those links. I'll have them pinned in the very first comment as well. Okay, so this next product is kind of like the other one, but kind of serves different purposes. So this one plugs in, so it's not gonna be a sleek socket, but it is still sleek. So you're not gonna like have any issues pushing something up. So if you still wanna solve that problem, you can. But what I like about this one is it peels off and has this sticky. So if you need this to go like on your nightstand, maybe you're gonna plug it in and you want guests to be able to plug in their stuff easily, or you, like if you charge different things on your nightstand, or maybe you have someone in your home or in your family that can't bend down a ways to plug maybe a vacuum in or something in, they can't reach down. You could plug this in, peel this off and stick it up higher so that way they're not always bending down to plug something in. So I feel like there's several different uses for this. Like I said, it could be on the back of a dresser, whatever the reason is. I just feel like this is super helpful. I love that this is still flush. Then you get two options with this. You can see this, you can hide it, do what you will, but this is just something useful. I feel like these two products are nice to have on hand. So when you are rearranging or you're getting new furniture, you can just run out and grab it. These things are just good. Like I keep these in my electrical drawer out in my garage, and we always have a few extra just for when I need them. Whoever created this next product deserves an award because it saves so much money. So basically we're working on our farmhouse on our land, and we could have an electrician out. Like a lot of our plugins and outlets are like cream, they're not white. So I could replace the plate, but if I do that, I have a white plate with like a cream outlet thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. We even used this before in our movie room with black stuff, but let me show you first. So basically this is your outlet cover, but it's all one piece. So you do not have to be an electrician. You don't even need your husband or your boyfriend for this. All you need is a flathead, a screwdriver, and you are good to go. You know, scratch that. If you have nails, you don't even need anything. You can just take your nail in and screw it. But basically you're gonna take your old plate off. You're gonna see that outdated one, or maybe you're just gonna paint this your wall color. Maybe you have a black wall, maybe you have a green wall and they're standing out. You can paint this whatever color you want, put it on there and screw it in. That is it. That is how simple it is. It looks updated, it looks fresh. You're not having to rewire anything. You're not having to hire anyone in. They come in a pack, which is super nice because like we're doing the whole farmhouse, but I'm telling you, this can improve the look of your home. Maybe don't do all of them. Just do the ones you can see. Like if it's behind a sofa or dresser, don't do it, but just grab enough. Any one you can see, replace these. It will take you less than 5 minutes and it's gonna update the look of your space so much. Okay, so then you're like, well, that's great, Ashley, but what about my light switches? Like now they're cream colored, and what am I gonna do about that? I've got you. So once again, if you have a husband that can switch that all out and you have the time and the resources, or you want to hire electrician, go for it. I'm with Easy right now. I'm trying to get by on Easy. I found these that we're gonna be using at the farm as well. It's not like the prettiest thing you've ever seen, but it slides up and down. So this is gonna cover your light switch and it's gonna make it all white. So once again, you're just gonna take off your plate, and then it comes with the screws. All these come with the screws. I just don't have them because I don't want to lose them right here on camera. And then you screw it in and that's it. You're good to go. And what I will say is like, okay, Ashley, they're, you know, I don't have a single, I have a double, I have a triple. They have all of them. So my doubles are still like on their way. I just ordered them last night, but here's like the triple. So if you have multiple, they have all different options. So I'm gonna link all of these down below. I'm telling you, little things like this really improve the look of your home. It makes it look more updated. So if you're needing just like an easy DIY project that you can tackle, this is the one. This next product was a game changer for me. I even tried to avoid buying it, and then like Prime Day came and I was like, I'm gonna do it. So we've had so many gnats this year. I don't know what's going on. We've never had them in this house. Obviously we have a lot of water sources outside, but never had the issue. There has been a ton, and tiny flies. I mean, we always get like house flies. It's normal, I think, for anybody, you know, in our area. But I found these little plugins and they have a blue light and then you leave them out. So I leave them on all during the day. But what I will say is when our gnats are the worst, I turn every light off in the house and just let these be the only light. It catches so many. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, okay? Just be prepared. Look how many flies and different items are in there. It's so gross. You can get new sticky things that just slides in and out, but I'm gonna let it get full first. I've put one of these in my kitchen. I put another one in my laundry room. So if you're having an issue with flies or gnats or just anything like that, these really do work. One of the most useful products in my house is my Robovac. I talk about them all the time. And I do want to thank Narwal for sponsoring this part of today's video. Today, I'm just going to talk real quickly about the Narwal Flow, and it's more about the features of mopping. First thing I want to mention is just how sleek it looks, if that matters to you. Like if it's going to be sitting out in my house, I want it to be beautiful. And Narwal does such an amazing job with that. A cool feature about this one that makes it a little bit different is this large, thick mop right there. It's continuously like dispersing warm water to help break down stains. And then when carpet is detected, this brush cover automatically like lowers. You can see it adjusts right here firmly to boost suction. The extendable mop right there cleans the edges really well, and it says it gets like table legs really well too. Just put quite a bit of ketchup down. It's definitely not spreading it like I thought it would. Look, it's like it knew it was there. It stopped there. Whoa. Now, right now, it's detecting our rug, so it's not going on it, but it does have an auto mop lifting to protect carpets from moisture. It has a 4-step cleaning system, which washes, dries, and sanitizes. Now, it's supposed to like auto detect toys and just household items. I put down my boys' toys because we don't have kids in this house, but it is good about moving around them. So if you leave anything out, you know, maybe it's your kids, but you can see it's doing everything to not hit it right there. Supposedly if something drops in front of it, even after it's detected it, like say a cat or something walks in front of it, it's supposed to catch it. Yeah, it caught it immediately. Narwal Flow isn't only a robot, it's a cleaning revolution. This innovative floor washing robot is in an early bird offer with a surprising price, plus a free accessory bundle and a 3-year warranty. So I'm gonna have the link and everything down below in my description box. Another issue that we typically have a lot is dog fur. We have 2 dogs. Tyre's not supposed to shed, but I feel like the older he gets, he started to. And then George is an F1, not an F1B, so he doesn't shed a ton. But he does. I wear a lot of black. I don't know. So we have a lot of lint rollers in this house. I do a lot of vacuuming, but I started to notice girls had these huge lint rollers. Look at this. It looks like a paint roller. This is a sticky lint roller. So now I can do this. I peel it off. I can do my whole sofa in seconds. I don't have to pull out the vacuum. If you have sleeping babies, if you have company over, you don't have to like, you know, make a ton of noise, you just pull this out. You can do chairs, you know, next to your beds. You can do your carpets if you want to. I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes I'm all in black. I just wanna be like savvy lint rolling real fast before we leave the house. It is so incredibly helpful. It comes with a replacement roll, but I've used a ton and I feel like I haven't even made a dent. So if you have lint or anything like that in your house, fur, whatever it is, and you're lint rolling, or you love a lint roller on your clothes and you want one for like your bedding, you know, sometimes I feel like rugs just shed, or carpet sheds, or your clothing sheds. Maybe you don't own pets, but you just have things that shed. This is gonna be your best friend, so definitely check it out. There is absolutely nothing special about this piece other than I just love it. It's my go-to. There's something about this brush I just love. So I originally ordered it for the sink in my like back kitchen, mudroom, laundry room area. And I loved it so much. It just cleaned my sink so well. And so I just kept ordering it. Now I have these almost in every sink, like underneath every sink in our house, because it works so well and it just makes cleaning easier. Side note, I've done Spray Dawn and this underneath the sink and they're staying so much cleaner. It just cleans well. It's easy, it's simple. I just like spray, scrub, rinse, done, and I do it more often. But if you're just needing a good scrub brush, it's like not too stiff that I feel like it's scratching, but it's not too soft that I'm like, it's not gonna hold up well and it's not cleaning. It's just perfect. So if you've been looking for that brush, it's like super affordable, and I'll have it linked down below. I do have another brush I wanna share with you, and this one is a little more unique, and I've shared this one a lot in the past, and it's because it's so narrow, it's so thin, it comes in a pack, and I grab them all the time. It's just so easy when you're cleaning any sort of thing. Like I feel like I'm constantly grabbing them, and I always grab the pack because I don't wanna like cross-contaminate. But like cleaning around your faucets, like your sink, in between like that and the mirror, it can get in there. It's really good in like any creases like that. I've cleaned like shoes, like the bottom of tennis shoes with it, toilet seats, like, you know, like where the little lid connects, like anywhere there's grout. I keep one of these in my shower. Like actually in my shower, I have both brushes. I have this one and the other one, and a Dawn and a cup, because we don't have like the detachable sprayer, and we can just scrub the grout with this. I don't know, it has so many things, and when you have it, you're just constantly grabbing it. And like I said, it comes in a pack, so if you don't own one of these yet, do it, and I promise you, you're gonna be reaching for it like all the time. This next product is actually pretty cool. Kind of goes back to cleaning grout. Maybe your grout's really dirty, maybe you've tried to get it clean and it won't, maybe you don't like the color. I got this in because I wanted to test it out. I grabbed a light gray. I actually need to grab white for some of my tile, but it's so nice. Like it works so well. It's basically like a paint pen. I will say I got the wide one, and I actually need the thinner one. Unless you have really, really wide grout, I go with the thinner option. It's cheaper. Now this one still works, but I'll just rub it in there and then take a towel and wipe it off, because it's, here, I'll show you. It's like really, really wide. So keep that in mind. I would definitely just go with the smaller one unless you do have really, really wide grout. Like maybe you have grout from like, you know, the 80s or the 90s, but if your house is kind of more recent, I don't feel like they do it that wide, but it is so helpful. So like I said, maybe you have a grout that's dirty, maybe you hate the color. I mean, it can be a little time consuming if it's like a huge space, like if it's all your floors in your home, but if it's like a bathroom or a backsplash or something like that, I feel like grout is so hard. It's the one thing I struggle with. I mean, there's a lot, but like when we're redoing a space or working with clients or whatever, it just goes different. When it is the sample, it dries different. 9 times out of 10, I feel like it goes darker than what you see, but then sometimes, I don't know. I feel like my builder just messed up my grouts. I feel like he put them in the wrong areas. I could be wrong, but this is definitely your best friend if you don't like your grout or you're like sick of clean. Okay, I have one more little gadget to talk about, and then we're gonna get into fashion and home, just in case you're wondering. So I go through a lot of like mixers or frothers, whatever you wanna call it, and I'm always trying to find the best one. There's nothing worse than drinking something. Like I have to drink with a straw and getting that chalkiness, especially at the end. It is the worst. So I did my research, I've been ordering, I've tried a lot. I finally found this one, and it's called like the Tornado or something like that. But basically most of these just have one little circle. This one has 3, and it works so well. I'll even say it even comes with really good batteries too, which is helpful, but I have not had any issues since I switched over to this. It's like a game changer. So if you mix a lot of drinks and you have that problem, definitely get this one. Something about having all three of those, it just gets it mixed in quickly too. Like it doesn't take me long, and I never have that stuff left over. I mean, obviously it comes with a stand if you ever buy these. I think they all do. I don't know if it came in other colors or not, but it's like simple, blends in. I actually keep mine in a drawer, but I just wanted to share it just in case you have that problem, because it's like, ugh, I don't know, it's just one of those things. No one wants chalky supplements in their mouth. Now let's talk about a little fashion, and I wanted to share this top. I will say I ordered it through someone else, but I found the exact same thing on Amazon, and I was like, perfect. I wore this out actually yesterday, so it does need to be put in the washer, but I got so many compliments on it. It's a really good fit. Like, it's not clingy. It's got a really cute like ruffle sleeve and then a little detail on the end. So I just paired it with shorts. You guys know me. Like, you could do black shorts, you could do a little black skirt, you could dress it up for work and put on like black slacks. So if you're just wanting a good like lightweight, it's not hot, it's not clingy at all. It's not one of those shirts that's gonna cling to you. I am in a large, so I did size up one, so keep that in mind when you're buying. I would definitely size up, but I feel like it's a good length. I feel like it's fitting me just like I'd want a medium to, so definitely size up one. But if you're wanting a really good shirt, like I said, it's good with cutoffs, but I feel like it would be good for work. You'll have to let me know down below in the comment section, have you heard of this? Or do you own any? But this is another great invention, and it's called flatbacks. So most of us sleep in our earrings. Like, I have tons of piercings. I've always had quite a few, and then Savvy got into them, so I like to get my ears pierced with her, and so we have several there. But you guys know when you sleep, it will like hurt you, like if you lay on your side, and I am a side sleeper. So now when you get them pierced, they have flatbacks, and I was loving them, and I thought, I wonder if I can replace my other ones. And of course, Amazon has it. They're so affordable. They come in packs. It's flat, and it just screws on, so you don't have to worry about losing it. You can sleep in them. Like, I never take mine off. I shower in them, I swim in them. They don't come out. Now my bottom ones I'll switch out, so these are just hoops down here, but all the rest of them are these flatbacks, and they are so great. So if you like to sleep in your earrings, or you're worried about them falling out, or your daughters have them, they come in all different styles. So I'll link the ones I got and the brand, and you can, you know, search them and get whatever you want, but I absolutely love having them, and it is a game changer. Okay, now let's talk bras real quickly, because it's not something that I feel like anyone enjoys shopping for, but when I find a good one, I want to share it, especially if it's affordable, it's decent looking, and it's comfortable, and it meets my criteria. So here it is right here. It's got like a deep V, which is nice. No matter what you wear, it's not going to show. Super comfortable. The straps are adjustable. It's got how many? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 options for the back, and then it comes with an extra one that has 4 too. So you have 8 options. So no matter how wide you are here, it's definitely gonna fit, and all of them come with it. So I have this like light tan color, I got 2 blacks, and then I also have this darker color for the summer when I have a tan. But I really do love it. I will say typically I will never buy a bra where the pads are removable, and I didn't even realize until after I'd washed this probably 6 times that it even had the slots that could come out, but they have never come out. I dry them. Sometimes I lay dry them, but normally I just throw them in the dryer. They have not come out. I have not had any issues. They still look brand new. 100% love this. I've gotten rid of every other bra. It's my toxic trait. When I get something I like, I toss out all my old, replace it. This is all I've been wearing, and I love it. Now we're gonna talk about 2 different underwear options. So no matter which style you are, I like to have both options. So up until about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I had only been wearing Skims thongs. So I'd worked with them, I loved them. So after I was done working with them, I chunked mine, ordered all of them, and I loved them. And then during Prime Day, I ordered this because someone said it was like a dupe of the Skims, and I'm like, I want to test this because that's all I wear. So I got these in. I got the brown and the black. It came as a set, but I want to say it was like a 6-pack, and you get like the 6-pack or whatever it is for basically the price of 1 Skim. So it's a really, really good deal. They are so much alike. Like, I will say the fabric's a smidge off, but if you don't own Skims, you won't even know. Like, now that those are gone, I can't even tell. They're so smooth. They're like skin. You're not gonna like see any lines in them. Like, I don't know, they're just a good underwear and they're so affordable. I think they had different colors. You know me, I'm always gonna go for like the black or the brown. If it has both, I like to grab it, but they're a really, really good option. But if you're like, Ashley, that's not my style, that's not my thing, I've got you, I'm there too. I like a good boy cut too. So I had the same style, but in Victoria's Secrets. Those were the only ones I would buy from them. And so I thought I'm gonna buy that same brand. It's just Amazon Essentials is all it is. So I thought I'm gonna buy the same cut from the same brand and see if I like it, and got these in. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell on screen. They're more like a boy cut, maybe in the brown. You can kind of see they are so comfortable. They're so nice to have. I like having both options. They are breathable. I don't know, zero issues, super happy with them. I got rid of everything else. That's all I own in my drawer. I like to keep it very simple. So if you're in need of a good bra or any kind of panties, I've got you. So it's been a while since I've had my nails done like professionally. It's well over a year. I don't miss going in. I don't miss waiting. I don't miss not being happy with them. I don't miss the price of them. Maybe sometimes I miss the look when they got it right. And I've always done my own toes. I know people are like, I don't understand. What do you mean you do your own toes? And I'm like, do you get pedicures like every month? I don't get it. So anyways, the worst part about doing my nails or toes to me was always taking off the nail polish. I don't know, I dreaded it. I don't love the texture of cotton balls. I will say that. And I always just felt like it was so much work scrubbing to get it off. And like once I got it off, I didn't mind the rest of the process. And so one day I splurged and I'm like, I'm just gonna get these like removable nail polish pads. And it has been a game changer. Like your nail polish comes off so much easier with these. And I can take off all 10 nails with this or all 10 toes. It's not like you need several of them. I'm pretty sure it comes in a pack of 6. I just always buy 2 or 3 of them, open them up and put them in my drawer to organize. But if you're doing your own nails, you're already saving a ton of money. So if that's a step you don't like, if you're like me, definitely get these. Or maybe if you travel, they're really nice to have like on trips, just in case you need them. If you're a dance mom, anything like that, if you just want to have them in your car for whatever reason, if you need some, these really do work well. And I say the brand doesn't matter too much. Now this is my favorite brand. I don't like to go too cheap or they're not as wet. I like that I can use this on like all my fingers or all my toes. I don't have to open up like a new pack for each hand, but it really is a game changer. So if you're doing your own nails or your own toes, I highly suggest splurge on yourself and make life just a little bit easier. I don't know what it is, but like finding a good neutral pillow out in the store is impossible. I've been looking, I wanna say like a year now. I cannot find anything out there. So I finally got brave and started ordering off Amazon, and I've been so pleased, but I have not been impressed with Home Goods, and that's normally like my go-to, or Ross or things like that. But I think I found like the best pillow cover. It looks so expensive. Let me show you. Look at this. Look at the texture on this. It is gorgeous. It is not itchy. You could fall asleep on this. It kind of reminds me of George, my dog. Like it's cozy, really good for fall and winter coming up. I'm not gonna lie, I already put mine out because I needed new pillows. I'll link the inserts too, because I think what makes them look so expensive is that little bit of a chop. Even if you don't want to chop, get the good insert. Like I said, I'm gonna link them, and get the biggest you can. So I try to go big. Like I think mine's I want to say a 24 by 24. I'll put it down in the description box though. If you can only get the 18 by 18, get whatever you can afford, but bigger is typically better with pillows. But these are gorgeous. I can't say it enough. I'm gonna order some in gray for my front. I have really good pillow covers now. I'm gonna show you because I've just like doubled them up. But if you're looking for a very, very good one, especially if you like to switch them out for the seasons, this one is a winner. Like it looks like you spent $1 million. Now this is the other one we've owned. I've shared this in the past. This is a good like all year around one. I loved them paired together. This one's beautiful up close. Like you can't really see it as much on camera, but it's got a lot of like tan in there with the ivory on top. It is stunning. Like if you're gonna do neutrals, I constantly stress It has to be textured. There's got to be detail in it. Both of these have so much detail. It looks so expensive. They're both Amazon. They're both the same inserts, which I just swear by. So if you're needing good pillows, they are not in the stores, or they're not in stores in Oklahoma in my area. I cannot find them. So if you're needing those, I'm gonna have them linked down below in my description box. Okay guys, that is a wrap. These are like all my favorite things right now. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna have everything linked down below in my description box, but I do wanna thank Narwal again for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to jump on that deal. I'm gonna have all their info linked down below in the description box as well. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.